Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name's Falcon, and before I start this video, can I just say happy motherfucking new year, folks. I'm so glad we are finally in 2022, because to me 2021 had to be the wildest year coming to an end for not just me but for gaming as a whole. And to be honest, I want this year to be the year that I'm so consistent with uploads and giving out quality content that this channel will just, completely blow the fuck up by the end of the year. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel and are interested in FPS games, I basically like to cover and play upcoming FPS titles, so why not hit that motherfucking subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on some good shit. And I've been rambling for quite a while now, so with that being said, let's fly into it. Now, if I were to tell you what game does this look like to you, or what kind of vibe are you getting when looking at this gameplay, you might say games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare or anything else besides Roblox. Yes, the gameplay you are currently looking at is indeed a game on Roblox. Now, besides just being a game on Roblox, what is this game? Well, this is a game called RIOTFALL, made by Riot Interactive. It is a first-person shooter style game that as of right now is still in its alpha stage of being developed. As far as gameplay goes, I have put in a lot of time into RIOTFALL, so much that I think I have enough to build an opinion and give my own thoughts on the game moving forward. So the first things I want to touch on about RIOTFALL's gameplay is its gunplay and its overall movement. I personally think the movement's amazing. It's nothing too slow that would make the game boring, but it's nothing too fast that will make it harder to hit your enemy. Although, if you do want to increase your movement speed, there are perks you can use, but we'll get to that later. As for the gunplay, it's nothing too bad, but considering it's in its alpha stage, in my opinion, there are some guns that maybe need to rework, some buffs, some nerfs, but overall the gunplay is alright. So far I give the movement a 10 out of 10 and the gunplay a solid 7 out of 10. When hopping on RIOTFALL, I think it's fairly expected to be met with a simplistic user interface. And even though RIOTFALL's UI may look pretty simple and basic at first, it does have a lot to offer. They have their own loadout system, item shop, trade system, and even a pretty competitive clan system that we'll go over. So starting out with the loadout system, the system itself is nothing too special, but something I really like about it is how it's the first thing I get to see when I boot up RIOTFALL, instead of me searching to get to my loadouts. Now, kind of like Call of Duty's loadout system, you do have to do some grinding to get attachments, but something that's really cool about RIOTFALL's loadout system is that once you complete some of the missions for your said loadout, your attachments will cost less and less the more you grind. Now, there are perks for loadouts, so depending on what guns you use, these perks can and will benefit you. I would talk about the killstreak system, but as of now, there are only UAVs that we can run considering it's still in alpha. Now, moving on to their item shop and trade system. Their item shop is pretty typical standard item shop as for their trade system, allowing players to trade weapon skins. And last but not least, let's talk about the clan system. The way RIOTFALL's clan system works is pretty standard. You can make or join clans. Clans can also compete in this thing called Clan Week, which is basically clans who have the most people who are actively grinding to get more points for their clan. I actually made my own clan called Nuts, and if you guys are interested in joining, feel free to join. Now, before I give my overall rating on RIOTFALL's UI, I do want to mention that if you want to change your settings, rather that be like sensitivity or FOV, it is kind of hard to find, but basically instead of going to your typical Roblox settings, you want to click that little gear icon in the top right corner, and once you click on that, you're able to change whatever you feel needs to be changed. I mentioned this because personally, I think that the gear icon should be more visible to people who want to change their settings. So with that being said, I'm giving the UI a solid 9.5 out of 10. I think the UI is super simple to use, but I think it should be more visible to access your settings. This game is at least worth trying. It has the vibe of a COD style shooter for the price of nothing, and hey, if you end up not liking RIOTFALL, at least you can say I wasted my time playing some good old Roblox. If you've gotten this far into the video, I simply want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I also want to thank you guys for getting this channel to 100,000 views. You guys are absolutely goated. And if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. And my name is Falcon. Hoping you guys are ready for these uploads, and signing out. Peace! Talk about been the good, we finna crash. Compare and contrast. My music and y'all niggas rapping that bullshit. If I would've drinking that bitch, got a